Hey, we're here at Silverstone, and every year here, for at least the last 5 years, I've been meeting the Renaissance guys that come up and shared their experiences with me, which I've always so much appreciated. Unfortunately, obviously, they can't come here, obviously, due to COVID restrictions, but I thought it was still great for us to be able to do a Zoom call, so come and check it out. Hi, guys.
Just to get things started, we all know who you are, but I think it's really important that you know who is on the call with us this evening. So I'm going to ask everybody to introduce themselves to you, just so we can all get to know each other.
Hi, I'm Ose.
I'm Joshua.
Hi, my name is Sadiqa.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Jao.
Feeling very in awe of you all this evening, and I know you've got some even better questions prepared as well for Lewis, so let's just crack on.
Thank you. So my question for you is, what kind of legacy do you want to leave?
It's a good question. It's a question I get asked a lot. And I think it's a really difficult one to answer, to be honest. I think ultimately I just want to make sure that I've done something positive, and I've been able to help impact somebody's life in a positive way. When I talk about legacy, I'd like to think that I've had a positive impact on the world in some way, shape or form, but I'm working towards that.
Thank you.
I go to like a boarding school. I find I have to represent like my people. How do you kind of deal with that, kind of the pressure of like representing a lot of people?
I'm not alone in that experience, you know. I grew up where I grew up in my town. Again, very, very small group of minorities there, and in all the schools that I went to, I was one of 3 to 5 or 6 kids, black kids. So I understand the feeling there. I don't know if you know, but I've put together a commission, and it's including like academics, people from the Royal Academy of Engineering, it's including some people really that are working on the ground in black communities, really trying to understand where are these barriers, why are they there, how can we help shift them, change them. All I can ever do is just focus on being the best version of myself, and I advise that to you.
Yeah, that's very helpful, thank you.
Pleasure, mate.
Why is like environment change so important to you, especially when you're in this industry as well?
I think a really important thing is being conscious and fully aware of the impact that you are having. Each and every single one of us can do a lot or do a little, but collectively that could be a lot, you know?
How important mental performance is when you're driving a race car.
In my job, the mental side is probably the most important side. I couldn't just rely on my ability. I was like, I'm going to sharpen that knife or that tool to be the best it can be. And people see me winning these championships. I have 6 now, but I'm working harder than I've ever worked. I'm still trying to improve my craft, and that never stops.
It's really motivational. Thank you.
I write music. I like produce music and stuff. I always find it easy to make the beats and stuff, but when it comes to putting words to it, is there any tips that you have?
It can take me months to write a song. A while ago, I posted asking people for some beats earlier in the year, and I got loads of people sent me tracks. And
what kind of music are you into? I know I'm asking too many questions.
No, it's cool.
Because if I do make a beat and send it through, then I know what kind of genre to go for.
Well, it's just like the song you heard, so I'm like R&B, mostly R&B, hip-hop kind of vibe. But
I'll get working on something.
Yeah, man. But just keep learning, and as I said, if you get a chance to collaborate with people, that's usually where you can learn most.
So do you think as a society we need a bigger, we need more focus on male mental health?
Mental health is such a serious issue. You know, maybe you guys are all super happy, but I'm sure there's something that you're unhappy about, or something you're battling that maybe you haven't told anybody. And so yes, I do think there needs to be more focus on just in general, I think, mental health.
Thank you for the answer.
My pleasure.
So with you as a public figure, how do you deal with like backlash and just news reporters just writing anything and everything about you and your personal life? Yeah, how do you deal with it? Like, how do you cope with it?
Yeah, that's a really, really great question. And I think that also this can tie back into, you know, mental health also. You know, people are on social media and have these opinions, but a lot of people are reading all the different comments, and ultimately you're going to have at least half that don't agree with you, and you know, half that perhaps do agree with you, but people take it to offense, the ones that don't agree with you or say horrible things. And there are some really, really negative people out there that, you know what, look, don't take it personal and don't read all that stuff. You know, just keep putting out positivity, because eventually you're going to change the negative into positive.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Lewis.
Lewis. Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.